I am Greg, aka Crazy G, from NECR and Crazy G in the G Spot, and I am on location once again on the road. And this time I'm at the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts for the Hellyeah show tonight.
Hell yeah.
And I have one of the most insane drummers sitting right in front of me, Mr. Vinnie Paul.
What's happening, buddy?
Not too much.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
I want to say thanks for taking the time to speak with us here at NECR. How are things?
Things are great, man. This tour has been a really cool combination of Godsmack dates, festival dates, and our own headline shows. And tonight we're playing with Godsmack here in the lovely Worcester, Massachusetts, close to their hometown. And so this is going to be a very special night, and the tour's just been great, man.
Well, that's awesome. You guys, Hellyeah has been slamming it hard and fast the past 8 years. What has it been like getting to this point?
It's been an effort, just like anything, but, we really believe in this band. We love the music that we make. We love all the individuals that are part of it, and we're working on our way to getting towards the top, man, and that's the goal.
Well, Hellyeah's newest CD, Blood for Blood, is annihilating.
Thanks, man.
What went into this CD when you guys first thought about it?
It was a really trying CD at first. We knew we had a couple of band members that really had lost their focus and, were becoming a detriment to the band. So we parted company with Bob and Greg, and myself, Tom, and Chad wrote the record. I think we made the most intense Hellyeah record ever. I think we made the ultimate Hellyeah sound, what we've been looking for from the start. And then we brought Kyle and Christian in to complete the band, and it's never felt better. It's truly a brotherhood, and we've been out slamming it on the road, man. So, just sometimes it takes things, takes a little bit of time for certain things to fall into place, and everything kind of fell into place for this record.
Well, I actually caught your show at Mohegan, your show, the band show.
Right.
When was it? Last month? No.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Yeah, where we played in the casino.
You guys were just insane.
Thanks, man. That was a great time. It was a really unique situation. We had people there that were obviously huge fans, and then you had little old ladies over there playing slot machines, looking at us, going, "What the hell's going on, man?" So it was a lot of fun, man.
According to the band's media outlets, you stated that we still have a love affair with this band and have a lot we want to say. Can you expand on that a little bit?
We just love playing music, first of all. It's a brotherhood. We love being on the road together. We fight for each other. Everything we do is for the best interest of the band. There's not any egos in this band. There's not any one guy that thinks he's the be-all, end-all of it all. It's us, and we really, really love having a good time. And, the songs have their own individual messages. There's not a certain message. But the word Hellyeah really is just a very affirmative way of saying yes. If somebody says, "Do you want to go to the titty bar tonight?" You go, "Oh, let me think about it." No, you go, "Hell yeah!" That means let's do this. And that's really the terminology and where the name Hellyeah came from. Just kicking ass, man.
That's a cool story. The self-titled track, Blood for Blood, is a haunting ride that screams along the rails. What was the idea behind this track going into it?
It's just kind of that underdog mentality. Have your back against the wall and coming out swinging, man. Blood for blood, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, man.
I love those metaphors.
Thanks, man.
I love every track on this CD. It howls and strikes with force. Another cool song is Demons in the Dirt. How did that track materialize?
With all our stuff, it starts with the music, and with me and Tom writing the riffs and the jams, and then Chad gets inspired from there and goes from there, And Demons in the Dirt, man, so many things that you come across in your life that you have to find a way to control and put away, and if you don't, they'll eventually kill you, or take everything you have away from you, and that's pretty much the inspiration for that.
Isn't that the truth?
It is.
Let's see, Moth is enticing and soothing. How did you approach that track, and what was the concept the band was trying to reach with it?
Musically, it was really different. Once again, it started with me and Tom doing the jam, and it was very alluring musically. I really almost felt like it was a soundtrack for a movie, man. It just really sucked you in, and it really was different. We've never done anything with a 6/8 vibe to it. That's a time signature that it's in. And once we finished the music, it was actually the first song Chad wrote lyrics for the new record, and it really grabbed him musically, and it was really surprising because there was so much heavy shit that we had written. We figured he would go to the heavy stuff first because that's usually what he goes to, but he was really lured to that track. And, it's just really about, paying attention to the mistakes that you make in life and not making them again, They're okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them, But if you don't learn from them, you stick your hand in the candle, the fire's just going to burn again if you do it again, And that's basically the idea behind it.
Man, that's, you have some great philosophy. I mean, some of the things you've said, I was like, you know what? This guy is just like me. It's like an eye for an eye, you know. If you don't part with certain things, they can eat you alive, and that's the truth. And it's great to be able to put it down in music too. So that's a very creative talent that, you know, a talent I wish I had, that you guys can actually put it down. You know, DMF kicks ass, plain and simple. What's the story behind that particular track?
Just a fucking straight up balls out jam, you know. I wish we could play it tonight, you know. We only get 35 minutes, but it's a staple in our headline set. It's mainly just directed at our fans, the Hellions is what we call them, you know. They're down motherfuckers. They're down with what we do. They know what we're all about, and they really bring it when they come to the show.
Oh, yeah, they do. I'll tell you, I seen them at that show, and they did.
They get after it, man.
You guys are workhorses, and it shows from all the touring the band has been doing. What has it been like touring with all these incredible artists, and are there any memorable moments you could share?
Man, they're all amazing moments, you know. They're all part of the history of what I've done, you know, going all the way back through the 14 years I had with Pantera, through Damage Plan, the small bit of time that me and my brother did Rebel Meets Rebel with David Allan Coe, and now with Hellyeah. You know, they're all important moments, and they've all been a lot of fun getting to play with your heroes. You know, I mean, when you're a kid, when I was growing up, me and my brother, you know, we idolized the bands that we ended up playing with. Judas Priest, you know, Black Sabbath, Kiss, all those bands were, you know, they inspired us, and then here we are standing next to them on the same stage. It's a trip, man. You couldn't have wrote a better script, you know. So it's just been awesome, and I love playing music. That's why I do this. You know, I've never been married. I don't have any kids. I've been married to my music my entire life. I know the dedication it takes to give to it, and it's really hard to try to juggle all that other stuff if you do it, you know. So I'm happy just doing my thing, playing music, man.
I have to ask you, and you brought it up mentioning Pantera. What do you think transpired? Listen, I grew up with a lot of really heavy bands. I mean, you know, early 70s, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, when they first came out. It seemed like the big three, Pantera, Anthrax, and Slayer, when they came out, they were ahead of their time, all right? All three of the bands. But they really didn't get recognition till, I mean, you with Pantera, you guys worked. I swear, when you first came out, it didn't seem like you guys took off. But 20 years later, it was like you guys almost blew up overnight. What do you think attributed to that?
It's bigger now than it ever was.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Honestly, I can go to any sporting event. I can turn on TV. I can turn on the radio, and I hear Walk and other Pantera songs, whereas 94, 95, when we were in the heat of it all, you couldn't hear us on the radio. We were the Banshees. We were the Black Sheep, you know. We were, you know, the world's biggest underground band is what it really boiled down to, you know. We just did what we did. We didn't care about radio. We didn't care about MTV. We made music for the fans, man, and the fans loved it. They made the record Far Beyond Driven #1 in 1994 with no airplay, with no MTV, nothing like that. They just loved the metal, and they loved the band. They loved the fact that we were always true to what we did.
Yeah, and you have been. I've followed you, as I said, Pantera, all of the big three. You guys came out, and it was like, I didn't think people were ready to accept it because it was a lot faster than Priest and Maiden.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And it was almost like it took people 20 years to get used to it. And I'm like, what's the matter with you people?
Well, the mainstream.
Yeah.
But the true diehards embraced it immediately.
Oh, yeah. Hellyeah has built a huge following of fans. What do you think is attributed to this so fast, and is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, first of all, they're the best. You know, we love our fans. They're the reason why we do this, and they're the reason why we can do this. You know, and that's very special, and we really appreciate it. But you know, we've worked very hard from the day one this band started. You know, and we haven't slowed down, we haven't stopped, and we don't intend on it. You know, we don't have you know, we're not 25 years old anymore. You know, so we don't have any time to waste. You know, we really enjoy what we're doing, and luckily all of us are great health right now, happy, loving what we're doing, and you know, the stage is what we live for, man.
And that's amazing. It really is. I can feel the energy that just talking about it from you, it sparks.
It's exciting.
My last question, other than promoting Blood for Blood and all the touring right now, is there anything expected, any little tidbits about Hellyeah? I mean, you guys already working on some more music?
You know, we really, from the start of this record, we wanted to do a complete 2-year touring cycle, which we really haven't had an opportunity to do with any of the previous Hellyeah records. We would put a record out, tour for a year, and then go right back and start working on another one. And so we're finally getting into a second year of touring for this record, and it's just starting. You know, after this tour, we go straight to Europe. We're over there for a month. As soon as we get back from there, we do Mayhem all summer with Slayer and the Mighty King Diamond, which is going to be an absolutely amazing tour. Really looking forward to that. And as soon as that's done, we go to Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Indonesia, and then we come back and we do another run here at the end of the year, or early next year, which will be our final run, and then we start working on a new record. And in the meantime, I'm working on my cookbook, which is nearly done. It's called Drumming Up an Appetite with Vinnie Paul. I'm hoping to finish it while I'm over in Europe next month, and hopefully have it out around Christmas time. So.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. Well, listen, I've taken up enough of your time. I want to thank you, Mr. Vinnie Paul. I want to call you royalty as far as drumming goes. No, you deserve it. But I want to thank you. NECR thanks you, and I wish you the best of luck tonight with Hellyeah and in the future.
We'll see you again soon, too.
All right, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.